Welcome to episode 14 of Orioles franchise. Before we jump right into gameplay, because we are starting a new series, something that was requested in my last stream, I am going to give you a preview of the upcoming matchup, and I did make a roster move. We'll be going over that roster move. Yeah. So, the roster move. We designated Nick Vespi for assignment. Placed him on outright waivers to try to get him to AAA, take him off the 40-man roster so that Julio Teheran could be added. And we also sent down Gabe's favorite pitcher, Keegan Aiken, and his 12.86 ERA. Of course, there's a chance that some of that ERA that he had might have been my fault. Okay, let's be real. All of it was probably my fault. I wanted to ask some general opinions of those of you that watch my franchise videos. I am toying with the idea of tweaking my settings slightly and going from classic to meter pitching, mainly because with meter pitching I'll have better control over the change of velocity of the pitches. I'm curious to see what everybody thinks. Feel free to comment in this video or leave a comment in the comments of what you think. Alright, we are going to get to the game here, the preview of the matchup here in 1 second. Travel to Los Angeles. How's everybody doing today? In episode 14 of Orioles franchise. I want to give you guys the best content that I can give you. So, let's take a look at the updated statistics. Gunnar Henderson. We have leading the Orioles in runs is Adley Santander, followed by Austin Hayes. Hits, Austin Hayes. Home runs, a three-way tie between Gunnar, Santander, and Austin Hayes. I don't know how Austin Hayes is doing this. He's 3/4 of the way through April and he's hitting .492 with an OPS of 1.33. That is Well, let's face it, that's video game numbers. I guess it's a good thing I'm playing a video game. Okay, the pitching. Grayson Rodriguez, 2-2. I have to say that I feel bad for Grayson. I kind of hung him out to dry in one of the last games because. All right, let's check out the opponent. Let's take a look at the hitting first. Always got to worry about Mike Trout. Mickey Moniak was a headache in the first game, or first series of the year. He was probably the most They got a good lineup. I'm going to have to be careful, which, if any of you have seen me pitch lately, well, Frog, what would you say about my pitching, Frog? I do have my party chat up, so I'm not talking to myself. I do not hear voices in my head like Randy Orton. Although, he's had a pretty successful career for a guy here who hears voices in his head, so maybe that's not a bad thing. Julio Tehran has joined the club. Hello, Brian. How are you? What's up, Brian? Let's try this again. What's up, Brian? The best way I get ready for a draft is if the draft gets too bad, I just shut the window. Okay, I guess that was a bad joke.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball.
That's not true.
It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles
Brian laughs at most of my jokes.
And Chris Singleton on the call. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch.
The Angels are 18-4.
Mike Trout, always exciting
18-4. Who needs Shohei and his gambling habits? Oh, whoops, I'm sorry.
Offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a
alleged
player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his.
By the way,
because you never
for Oriole fans, this is Birdland Gaming. For those, the news is just breaking. Peter Angelos has passed away, and I will be nice and just say, rest in peace, Peter.
And not everyone's going to pitch like a number one or number two every outing or every season.
And yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that because
opportunity and a chance to
yeah.
win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Cedric Mullins, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
18-4. Wow.
Yo, one. That's down and in.
1-1.
Could you imagine how over the moon goofy Brian would be if the Guardians started the season 18-4?
Really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swung on, belted.
You know what the most impressive thing about them being 18-4 is? They played the Orioles in my franchise. They obviously played the Orioles on first series. They lost 2 out of 3. So that means they've only lost 2 games since the opening series.
Regardless of what that first inning's going to look like,
it'd be really nice if I could get Adley to hit a home run.
Be patient and make sure that when you attack, that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs.
That's not good for a catcher.
Some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
They kind of need their rotator cuffs.
One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul.
James McCann, it should be.
Swing and a miss.
McCann can.
And the count is 1-2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball 1 there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 outs.
Ball. Counted full.
Gunnar Henderson
Fights it off. He'll see
has homered in 3 straight games. Again, right now, according to my dynamic difficulty, I'm in Hall of Fame plus hitting and all-star pitching. For anybody that's watched the last few games, pitching has not been kind to me. There is a video before this one. Go back and watch the video I posted this morning on the live tab. The last game against the Royals did go much smoother for the Orioles.
Outside and 1-1.
I want to see the Angels do well, though. I'm a big fan of Ron Washington.
Swinging a foul over the screen.
I would have rather seen him get the Astros job than the Angels, so he could actually have the chance to win the World Series as a manager. But because I think we all know the Angels aren't going to win anything.
1 left for the Orioles. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
He was the manager of Texas both times they went to the World Series in the early 2000s, yes. Or 2010s. And he did, I believe he was, somebody correct me in the comments below or in the chat, I believe he was a coach on the Braves 2020. What year did they win the championship recently? 19? 21. I believe he was a coach on that team, so he has a World Series title. I would like to see him get one as a manager, though.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nolan Schanuel.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to
can't
detail.
stress this enough. I want to thank everybody for the support since this game has come out. The viewership, the subscribers.
Hayes has it sized up.
It's meant a lot.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Going fishing for trout.
Cold strike right there.
That would be, if you do the math, that's 1 subscriber a day.
Got him. And good work
Says
there
one
as
of
he
the,
gets a 1, 2, 3.
according,
Angels go quietly there.
I'm reacting to a comment from
No score.
one of the gentlemen that's in my party chat. Dean Kramer with a nice first inning. Striking out Mike Trout looking.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Pitch misses.
That's because of those impeccable thumbnails my friend has. They're top notch.
And another ball.
Dude, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Popped up left side. Neto under it. One away. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is
Should I tell Amish that I will be pre-draft, setting a pre-draft?
We see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And a swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Austin Hayes. And that's outside. 1-0. No score here in the second.
Just from a versatility standpoint, I'd rather have Betts because you got outfield, you got.
In the air, left field. Hicks is there for it.
I mean, because he's got second, short,
We'll go to the
and the
bottom of
outfield.
second. No score.
Well, wait a minute. You didn't keep anybody?
Back here with my pal Ziggy. Brandon Drury to the plate.
The second baseman.
So you mean to tell me I traded you Jose Ramirez so you could keep him, and you didn't keep him? I understand. Personal life does come first.
And that is ball 1. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that
Frederick
success
Freeman.
rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Flips the corner. And it's keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A wind in the pitch.
Full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's through for a hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat. Found a way
A hard base hit to Brandon Drury.
Pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the third baseman, Taylor Ward. There's a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. First and second, no outs. Out of half of inning number 2. And he chases that one. And that is a big first out.
Come on, Dean.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first
Kramer
and
is
second
battling.
with one gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Back-to-back strikeouts from Dean Kramer.
Gets a chance to hit here.
And he's very close to getting out of this jam.
Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Wait a minute, say that again?
Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. A line to kick the pitch.
Okay.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
As long as you know that that's not the case.
Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, now you know, and knowing's half the battle.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I'm sorry, that was before Brian's time.
The 1-1. And another ball. Not close with that one. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from
The camera is not all it's cracked up to be. I'll say that.
in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
One down, base
Yeah.
is empty. Rip towards third. And that quickly.
As somebody who has used the camera and has not used the camera, personally, I don't think it makes a huge difference as far as the growth. Especially, it can be a hindrance at times because you have it constantly sitting in one of the corners of your screen. If you notice, I mean, I had the camera. I could turn it on right now, but especially with certain games like baseball, I elect not to have it on.
Right down the chute, it's 2-2.
But I'm not telling you, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you not to get it. I'm just saying, getting a camera, I thought like, when I first got into streaming, I thought I wasn't growing because I didn't have the camera and people couldn't see me. And I realized seeing the streamer can build a better personal connection, but it's not seeing me. It's sort of what State and Amos and Frog constantly tell me. It's that I had to get better at talking during my streams. Like there was a long time, and I still fall into the habit of doing it. I still get very quiet at times. I've gotten a lot better, but a camera is beneficial if you have a traditional streaming setup, to me. Because trust me when I tell you, depending on where you position that camera, and depending on the game you're playing, you may have to choose a different location.
Back to work.
it can be a hindrance.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Neto playing up the middle at short, hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first.
Yeah, that's the most common.
2022. Here comes a pitch. And that one foul.
I mean, I can turn my. I mean, if you want, I can turn the camera on so you can see it.
And the right-hander deals. The shortstop takes the ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Now I use the when I do have it on, I use the chroma key or the so it.
Out to short.
I'm in black and white.
Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Great dive, no panic. Decides to throw from the knees and shows off that strong.
Gunnar Henderson.
All the way across the diamond.
Looking like Brian out there at third base.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
How quickly would you get up if you made a diving play at third base, Frog?
Hustling for second, and that's a two-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Mateo sends it to first. And Hicks is out.
The center fielder, number 27.
And now batting Mike Trout.
Wow.
First pitch misses.
Did you see, speaking of two-way players, did you see State's short about how two-way players are sort of broken? Because when you go to training, it won't let you train them as a pitcher, just a hitter.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the
Dean Kramer strikes out Mike Trout.
See the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
That's right, Mike Trout went fishing. And he didn't get anything.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Well struck right field. And
Gunnar Henderson, homer in 4 games in a row.
he flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle.
That splitter, as they say, didn't split.
It was time to commit. His hands exploded through the zone.
108, almost 109 off the bat.
And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
I don't know that I've ever.
Way back there.
Santander, back to back.
He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish
Oh,
right now.
if your fastest was 116, mine must have been 117.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. This one smoked
Back to
on its
back
way
to
out of
back.
here.
Ryan O'Hearn.
He hammers one out to right. His first homer of
Did
the
you-
year. It's 3-0.
Did you
Wasn't fooled on
stay up for the
first
whole
pitch at
game?
all. He squared it up right away.
They played a doubleheader?
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher
Oh.
might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Mountcastle batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Hey, Frog, did you notice I just hit back-to-back home runs and it shot me up the legend that quick?
That's towards center. Trout settles under it. Makes the grab. One.
Thank you, Brian.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hayes swings through that
Who, Rod?
one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air out towards right center. Trout on his horse. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two down. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly ball down the line. And that's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong.
Why don't you do the Mariners collection now, Frog?
Jorge Mateo now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
I think that would be a smashing idea.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Don't you?
1-0.
That one misses. And now
Why did,
2-0.
wait a minute.
Usually a high level of confidence.
When did Cliff Lee ever play for the Mariners?
Out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
He did?
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, no, I mean, Frog's got to be telling me the truth because he's in the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Back home runs for the Orioles. I can't believe they're not a trophy for that. Gunnar Henderson. Santander. And Ryan O'Hearn.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury.
Pitch.
And Dean Kramer, so far,
Well, after putting up a nice
has
inning on
shut
offense, got some
down
runs across, this
the
is where you
Angels.
look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that
Don't
other
worry,
team
people,
any
there's still
hope.
time for me to give up 10
Just hope that
runs.
he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
I know that's what you're used to.
Now one missed. Hit hard and the ground is short.
The right fielder, number 16.
Brian, you would have liked my one game I played
And next for LA, Mickey Moniak.
last
1
night.
for 1 with a single so far.
I lost, but it was by a very interesting score. 13-11.
Now the 0-1.
Yes and no.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's
What kind of scores do you get when you bowl?
on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Mullins brings it in. Out number 2. Here's the Angels catcher.
When are you going to bowl your perfect game?
He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Have you ever seen the movie Kingpin?
Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup,
No.
you want to be able to lean on those second.
It's a
pitches, and
comedy.
looks like he's doing a nice job.
With
1 and 2 to count.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Moniak stands at second with 2 gone.
You talking about the one with the rose in it? You talking about he has a copy of the ball with the rose in it? Oh.
And here it comes. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Come on.
Man at second. Hot shot to third. Henderson over to first in time. And that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Orioles 3.
Come on,
and
Dean.
the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
I don't know.
Silson back
Because
to
I've
work.
decided to throw the ball
There's a ball.
to first base.
Swings through
Yep,
that one for
who
strike
does
1.
get it? You're correct.
1 and 1.
The pitch.
That's what a bunch of us should have done. One of us should have named our team who. One of us should have named our team what.
Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rutschman, the batter now
No
as he
ball,
swings
1
and
strike.
misses for strike 1. The 0-2. And
1 and 2.
ball 1. Bases
Let's
empty,
go,
1 away.
Orioles.
The top of the 5th. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Rutschman retired. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
This one popped up. Neto on his way over.
Neto is neato.
Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Orioles held in check there, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Luis Rengifo.
That's the
And
ball.
takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Angels looking to string together better bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Nope.
They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit.
I'm curious for anybody that's in here. Comment in the comments of the video here.
Give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few
Is Mike Trout in danger of becoming the best baseball player to never win, or
3-1.
actually to never, as of right now, to never win a playoff series?
On the line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And there's a base hit.
Oh, you can't hear that, Amish, but
First and second.
Brian just said Mike Trout is what the Twins used to be.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Angels, Nolan Schacht. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Hicks in the box, lays off for ball one. And a strike.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
On the ground to first, could be 2. O'Hearn over to second, on to first, double play.
Double play. 3-6-3, one of the hardest double plays in baseball to turn.
Hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way.
You love to see it.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. On a line, and that will end the inning. When they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, it's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. We're back, and they make a change.
I think that was TNJ.
The new pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their
Made her look as close to her as you possibly could. I mean,
here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game.
Santander.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Anderson, in his 9th season, he features a
I guess SDS could have done that, could have gotten it, but they'd had to pay her a crap ton of money.
Uses a curve. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trout makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jimmy Herget preparing to come on if needed. Stevenson warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Next offering way off the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
Do 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 do.
And now it's 3-2. Swings and misses. Struck
I just thought of a good match for WrestleMania, Frog.
He goes off speed, gets the out.
So Santos Escobar teams up with Dom to take on Rey Mysterio and John Cena's cousin Juan Cena.
This one high in the air to left center.
What do you think?
Trout sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels 1. Back in Anaheim, well, we go bottom 6, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Brandon Drury. Gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a strike on the outside edge. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey the Moniac.
Pitch just misses. Moniak measures
Well, I think could have a very good year for the Angels.
10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. The Orioles holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
I got you.
That one, and it remains 2-2.
I hear what you're saying.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Can somebody give me a time check, please?
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
So we have 3 hours till the draft.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He hammers one out to center. His second of the year.
And the Angels just tied it up.
Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Ohapi in the box again. Takes a strike.
Sure.
There's a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much at a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Rengifo. There's a strike.
0-1.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
there,
outside.
and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Neto at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Neto the Neto.
Through there for a strike. Late on that fastball. Rengifo off the first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Got him looking. And the inning is over. The 2 come across to score in the inning.
Taylor Ward ties it up.
2-run homer. We're tied. Here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. At the plate, Austin Hayes.
Brian left us.
The wind of the pitch. That one drilled left field. Picks. Makes the catch. And there's 1 away. So next to hit.
I need you to show me in the settings how to turn off the notifications, because it's annoying when I'm streaming. Like, they don't just disappear. I have to.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
I mean, you could have switched games and stayed in chat, Brian. That's not a problem. You didn't have to leave.
chance now to take
Sorry.
the lead, and
I mean,
at this point in the game,
and if me and Frog were boring you, I apologize.
And now here is Jorge Mateo. And there's the strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
I guess apparently I need to be more entertaining in my streams, because
Out to short, Neto. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And now, Cedric Mullins. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Runner around third on his way to the plate.
He's dead.
Couple of singles back to back. Wasn't able to elevate that. but
let's go. Cedric Mullins gives the Orioles the lead late.
a lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a
Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Come on, Adley. Give me that first home run of the season.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Perfect.
Runner around third.
99 speed.
He's safe.
And Jorge Mateo is safe.
An aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great
5 to
speed,
3 Orioles.
great instinct as well.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jimmy Herget.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
That reminds me, I gotta send you a video with that.
Anthony Santander. That one is absolutely.
Remember I was describing how they do it in real life? I gotta send you a video of that so you can understand what I'm saying.
And a run comes in to score.
Okay, back to a 3-run lead.
Punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat.
You know, the ironic thing is, remember how I was complaining how they never hit the ball over the outfielder's head? I've hit 3 balls over the outfielder's head in this game.
So 2 down. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And another ball. And a pitch. Hats and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 6 and the Angels 3.
You are beautiful on the inside.
Nolan Shotwell, Danny Coulomb on to pitch here.
Now pitching for Baltimore. Number
As the
54.
lefty gets to work.
And I will
One thing that stands
drag
out
you
is the
down.
rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
Run
Out towards left center. Hayes
away.
raging after it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
I am
Here's
cold
Aaron
like
Hicks.
December snow.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
The Orioles may be starting to prove that they do know how to pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
No, a 10.
With the chase that time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Boy, am I glad I have party audio off.
Number
Here's
27.
Trout. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
In the air, left field, Hayes. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
What do you mean, let's go Trout? Where do you want him to go? Yeah.
And we're back. We go to the 8th. And
If he was smart, he'd won out of LA. At least out of the Angels organization.
You know, these
1 ball, no
Orioles,
strike.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And here is Ramon Urias.
Give me Yenyer Cano.
Here, 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. 1 for 3. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to.
Yeah, Cano is good. How are you, Dennis?
Right there, nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-1.
That one not close.
The guy in my chat.
1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It should. I knighted you last night, remember?
Knocks that one away.
You are a
and
moderator.
again. Next
That's the
offering
ball.
down in the dirt.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. Coming on for the Orioles, Yenyer Cano. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. And a pitch. That one
Outside,
misses,
ball.
and it's 1-0.
Appreciate that. I will be streaming every game of my franchise.
It should be a W.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I have a video up from this morning where I played a game.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there.
You called that a...
Kicks and deals.
The umpires are trying to mess with me, Frog.
And a
Take your
4-pitch
base,
walk.
ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Ward can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Come on, Cano.
Riding on it, certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next offering is down low.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right field, and it falls. Runner from third in to score, and now they trail by 1. First and second, no outs. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. The 0-1. Bunts it in the air. Henderson makes the grab on the run.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
2 on, 1 out. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. They say you win.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the man he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks it.
Orioles are trying to blow this lead.
That's to third. Henderson zips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Not going to blow this lead.
Stevenson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot.
Anthony Rendon.
That one ripped, but foul.
I think the umpires squeezed me a lot in this game.
Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one almost got him.
Why? Never mind. Remind me to talk to you about something off stream, Frog.
The punch out there, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That misses. 1-0. Stevenson goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Okay. Good to know what time it is in Taiwan. I'm not sure why that is relevant. But thank you.
Line drive and a base hit.
If anybody is up at midnight watching me in Taiwan, I appreciate it.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Can't glove it cleanly. Shadowell to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It is just now getting ready to turn 4 o'clock p.m.
Of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the air, out towards left center. Trout is there. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. Last chance for the home team. So in now for the Angels. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
To the right side. Tosses to first, and Hicks is out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Mike Trout.
Come on, fish man.
And that one missing low.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's even up.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Bounce it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself. And
6, 4, 3, double play. And the Orioles have now won 2 in a row.
Play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
6-5 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And the bats came up big. Defense made some big plays. In my opinion, with his offense and defense, Gunnar Henderson was the player of the game. What says you?
Our final line score tonight.
Ace Santander was.
6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base.
Still very worried about the bullpen. They didn't do a very good job holding this lead. I will see you all next time. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Again, on that long, slow grind to 1,000 subscribers. Got 120 more to go. Can't get there without you. See you all later.